Hello. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly exploration with new pages. My name is Kiangfok. You can call me by my initial KF. Okay, today we are going to shift our attention to e-commerce, and I'm going to share with you all more about keywords that can boost your website visibility, especially if you are even if you're not on e-commerce, but also you can learn and maybe get some idea on how you can include some of these keywords on your website. Yeah. So before I begin, let me introduce to you also in terms of SEO, in terms of these topics, SEO for e-commerce. What is really need to re-emphasize again on the definition of SEO, and in fact, is organic. Okay, SEO organic is not immediate because we receive a lot of feedback from client pertaining to in terms of the timeline, right? So just to share with you all again, it is the process of improving an online store organic ranking, right? And the visibility in terms of search engine like Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Okay, so for an e-commerce website, right, SEO keywords should be highly relevant to the products or services that you guys are offering, and they should target your potential customer. So in today's lesson, right, I'm going to share with you 9 types of SEO keywords that you can boost your website, especially if you have e-commerce, or even if you don't have e-commerce, does not matter. The topics that I'm going to share with you in terms of the keywords are product-specific keywords, category keywords, long-tail keywords, action-oriented, or location-based, brand, seasonal, event-based, user intent keywords. In fact, this is one of my favorite. And of course, the last one is shipping and payment keywords. I'll go into this in more in depth, right? So let's go to the first one, product-specific keywords. Now, what do I mean by product-specific keywords? Now, you need to use the exact product names and variations. For example, so if your shirt, let's say, glow in the dark, then you need to include this like buy glow in the dark t-shirt via online. Okay, or perhaps you are selling this fire extinguisher, and it comes with this in terms of like your variation, like 3 kg of type A, type B, and type C dry powder for sales. Okay, then we have like bubble wrap, single layer, 1 meter or 100 meter. All right, so these are what we mean by exact product names, and with some attributes. You can add some attributes in there. All right, so like best aircon servicing in Skudai or Johor. So this is what we mean by product specific keywords. Okay, use exact product names and variation. The second one will be category keywords. Okay, when you structure category keywords, right? Always remember this. You need to use a broader category name. Okay, so that you are able to target multiple items. Okay, for example, like men's clothing, home appliances, or beauty and skincare products. I just share with you some of our clients that I saw in our clients' website. For example, let's say we are talking about interior design. All right. So interior design, or maybe we have like furniture, right? Furniture. Okay, I'll just use furniture as an example. So when it comes to like category name, right? Sometimes it's quite common that I see the category name being used are like tables or chair, or maybe like bed. All right. So instead of this, because table is just specific to one item really, even though you do have a lot of variations, but it's referring to one item only. But instead, if you are using this kind of category, like for dining room, or for living room, or for like bedroom, so these are the different kind of keywords that you can include. Okay, so that when using our TDO formula, right, combination, right, it can combine like table. I mean, in dining room, there's a table, there's a chair. Okay, then you can put this as a subcategory. Okay, then there's this keyword table, and then you can combine it with dining, right? Dining room table. So it's increase this kind of rich keywords. It will help you to increase your exposure when in terms of in the search engine, right? In all the search engine. So this is what I want to share with you. Always use a broader keyword category name so that you can target multiple items. Like for example, this men's clothing. So when I click on men's clothing in terms of the category, right, there are like t-shirt, they have long sleeve, they got this jacket. Okay, so these are some of the multiple items that is falls under the same category. Yeah. Or even like home appliances, there's electronics products, there's like air purifier, air filter, water filter, or maybe like washing machine. These are under the home appliances. Now, the next one will be long tail keywords. Now, when it comes to long tail keywords, you can structure in a way that more description. You describe your products. Like example, you can use targeted phrase to attract specific buyers. For example, like affordable woman running shoe. So woman running shoe, you actually describe this running shoe is meant for women. Or like for example, just now I shared with you the glow in the dark t-shirt. That is also a descriptive keywords that you can add multiple keywords so that when it join, right, it become a long tail. Like organic skincare products in Malaysia, durable shipping boxes for small business. Okay, you don't just put like boxes or shipping boxes or corrugated boxes. So you can put something like to describe your boxes, durable boxes. Okay, for what purpose? For small businesses. Okay, something like that. All right. So the next one will be action-oriented keywords. For action-oriented keywords, right? You need to use like encouraging keywords for transaction purpose by focusing on intent-based phrases. For example, the one that I highlight, buy now. Okay, buy Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max now, or order Huawei Mate XD Ultimate online. Okay, order online, or buy now, or shop with free shipping. Shop smartphones. Smartphones are category. This is also another example, so that you can put like under the category of smartphones. Then when you click on the smartphones, there's a category of subcategory of Apple, or Huawei, or Samsung. All right. So like shop with free shipping. Okay, this is action oriented. That is, you encourage your customers to take action. It's something like call to action. Call to action. Okay, so another one is location-based keywords. Okay, this is also one of the very popular that I see a lot of our clients like to include in their website. Okay, like example, you can use geographic keywords like buy iPhone 16 Pro Max in Selangor, then Malaysia. Okay, or best smartphone in Ampang, KL. So this way, right, you are targeting certain location or region, or perhaps you want to include like Malaysia, then you can go by almost then you can include that in your sentences. Okay, if you attended my previous course when I talked about product tags, right? This one I need to re-emphasize again. Do not include all the location into one sentences, all right, or in your product title or your meta title, or perhaps in your product tags. Okay, because when you add all these locations like Taman A, Taman B, Taman C, then or I want to reach out to like Selangor, I want to reach out to KL, I want to reach out to Malacca, Johor, this all in one sentences, right? You can put that in your description or in your FAQ. It's all right, it's fine. But you don't put that as your title or your product tag or your product title, right? Because when you do that, right, it will deem as keywords. You are more towards keywords structure in terms of structuring your on page, your website. And for that, it's not human, because no human will actually search for this kind of title. Your description is all right, but when it comes to like page one, heading two, right? Usually that applies on your title, right? No human will search such a way. So instead, you can use like example like this in Selangor. then comma Malaysia, because Selangor is located in Malaysia, or Ampang, KL. Okay, Ampang is also located in KL. So this way, then it is better. All right, it's more human. Okay, people will search such a way. Okay, so take note when it comes to location based, right? So you need to be careful in terms of using your location based keyword. Now the next one is very clear cut, leverage on branding name. So if you are a distributor or you are a reseller of all these branded name, then definitely you want to include this brand in your product title, or maybe in your product text or your meta title then. All right. So another way is that the best way is that if you use our when you go to our new pages merchant system, the dashboard, right? When you upload the products, right, there is a column for you to add the brand name. Now you can add your brand there, all right? So that the brands, those brands that you have added, right? What happens is that your customers will be able to filter when they go to your product page. They will be able to filter according to the brand that they want. All right. So this very clear cut, just leverage on branding name. All right. Or maybe you want to promote your own brand also can. You can just add your own brand. Then you put under the brand column. Now, the next one, of course, seasonal event or based keyword, something like use specific terms for holidays, events, or sales period. For example, like mid-year sales 2024, like Hari Raya deal on electronics, Mother's Day gift 2024, something like that. So you actually leverage, okay, based on the seasonal campaign. Now, of course, this is the one that I like the most because if you have attended or you watch my videos, my previous videos, I do emphasize again and again and again when you structure or you want to do your product page or your service page, always take note of this. Your content need to be skewed towards user intent. And what do I mean by that? You need to focus on what users are actually searching for when making decision. Okay, and for commercial intent, because since today's lesson is about e-commerce, usually user will want to do research before they buy. For example, like let's just assume that I'm your customers. I will just go to search engine and then I will search for best water filter for outdoor. Right? If this is my intention, okay, user intention, that I'm actually still undecided which brand or I want to buy, and I will just need some recommendation or reviews from those buyers from the search engine side. Then I will just search for something like this: best water filter for where, for what purpose. Okay, then or top rated car tinted film 2024. Perhaps I'm not that very well versed in terms of tinting my car window, then I need some advice. So these are what we call commercial intent. People, they have intention to buy, but not to purchasing yet, but it's just that they still need to do some research. Okay, so therefore, in one of my sessions, I did mention about writing a blogs, right? You can put this in your blogs, right? You can put this inside your blogs or in your articles. You can write some articles, okay, to talk about your product or services, okay? And normally you can just add in some data or maybe your own. The best is you can include some photos or videos that is of your completed projects or your satisfied customers. Then you can just take a pictures and put that. But if you do have videos, then that will be the best. All right. Okay. Then of course, the last one will be shipping and payment keywords. Okay, highlight delivery and payment options for convenience. For example, like free shipping. If I'm going to buy one set of 3-in-1 leather sofa, your products, we're talking about your products or your services, or installment plan available. If you don't have a product, or maybe you have your products, but maybe your product is like several thousands, which is too costly for them, or maybe your services, you're offering a services, but it costs too high already. But you do allow this installment plan. Okay, so when you have this kind of statement or keywords that you use, you actually promote or encourage your customers to really want to deal with you. Okay, but for installment, of course, for e-commerce, you definitely need to have a payment gateway because otherwise, unless you really trust your customers that they are every month they will pay you this amount of money. All right, but other than that, I don't see a reason why if you want to use installment, definitely you need to have this payment gateway to go along on your website. Okay, so I want to show you some example that maybe I can share with you. But before that, areas that you can optimize for better ranking. This is just to share with you all. Now, these keywords, some of you will be asking me, where can I apply these keywords? Okay, these keywords for e-commerce or even without e-commerce, okay, you can optimize it in your product description. All right, then or your category page, your blogs, articles, or news, on your meta titles, or your product text. I just share with you some example. Let's just say that I just go to my category page here. Okay, let's just say I just go to my category page here. Okay, when I go to my category page here, as you can see that I added one category here to target seasonal campaign. Like for example, right now, in August, like Merdeka, then now it's September, because usually we talk about like 999, right? Then Super September sales for the whole month. If I'm running a campaign, then I can just create this category so that when I click on this category, it will bring me to this category page where I can optimize it, okay, with my header and my description and all the items that I want my customers to straight away go to this page. Or I can even add a poster on my main page so that to greet them each time they visit my main page. And then when they click on my posters, straight away they can come to this page. Now, the second one is that you can write an article, because I do understand some of most of our clients, your products or services are fixed. All right, you can't add more products unless you do have new products coming in. And even having said that, right, some of you, your products in terms of new products or services is not every month you will have that. Maybe like a couple of months later or a couple of weeks later, then only you have that. All right. So one way to add in more keywords or related keywords or targeted keywords, you can use like, you can add this latest news or blogs, okay, or on your website, so that something like I add this, okay, like seasonal campaign, then I just recommend some of the products that or services that I have, including the links that when they click on this, it will bring them straight away go to the page that I want them to be. So this is also one example that you can, some of examples that you can use that. All right. And also another one is that let's say I just go to one moment. I just go to like this smartwatch. Okay, you can apply that on your text. Okay, you can apply that on your text. Like for example, some of the things that over here, like say recommended products. Okay, so these are the keywords that perhaps when you added into your website, right? When your customers are browsing your web, and then these are the keywords that will attract their attention. When they click on this, it will bring them to the page with the same tag. Okay, all the items that have this same text. Okay, so this is what I want to share with you all today regards to using keywords to improve your SEO when it comes to your e-commerce website. All right, so you have any questions, perhaps you can comment in the chat, or maybe you can type in the chat so that I can take a look and then answer your questions. When you use user intent keywords, does the word best has any effect? Well, to answer this, SK Yong, just to share with you, user intent, there are four types. All right, there are four types. Okay, we're talking about informational, navigational, commercial, and purchasing. All right, so whether or not the best has any effect, right? It actually depends on the person that are actually looking at your products. For example, I just show you, okay, let's say best air con service. Because if today I'm a client, right, you don't know, you don't know how your customer is going to search for your keywords. Let's say I'm a user and I'm looking for an aircon servicing, and perhaps based on my past experience, I engage maybe a few technician or aircon service expert. They call them so-called experts, and then they have come to my house and they repair, and yet it's still not to my satisfaction. So what's next? I will definitely look for like best this keyword, right? Best aircon service, and I will look at recommendation of people who actually has used their service before, engaged their service before, and then they have given good feedback. So this kind of like best aircon service experts. Okay, you can put this as your keywords, okay, for user intent. Well, definitely you will reach a pool of customers, right? But again, as a consumer myself, what other things that I will pay close attention to? I will look at the ratings and the number of reviews. All right. So these are some of other elements that also plays an important part when it comes to having your website being able to identify, make your website become more and more authoritative and trustworthiness in the context of Google EEAT, expertise, experience, authoritative, and trustworthiness. So of course, when you ask me whether best has any effect, well, you can add that into your user intent keywords. No harm, but you need to have this kind of supporting, make sure that you are good. Okay, I can only say that, make sure that you are good. Okay, you can put like expert, you can put number one, okay, you can put like best, okay, in Malaysia, but make sure that this keyword you do, they call it like cold water one, really solid one. Okay, because you are confident you do provide the best, all right? Because otherwise, you put this kind of keywords, number one in Malaysia, best experts. But if your people, your consumer use your service already and they are not happy, majority, I'm talking about majority in whole, definitely there will be one or two that is not happy one. This is normal in all kind of business. This is all normal. But if majority like half is not happy because they engage your service and yet you are not providing the best, so-called best service, guess what? It will affect your ranking. Okay, people will give you poor rating, and it will definitely affect your ratings and your ranking in Google will be able to identify that. All right. So hope that answer you, SK Yong. Okay. So in terms of keywords, again, I need to re-emphasize, we don't stop you from using all these kind of keywords because our keywords at New Pages is unlimited. All right. So it's all depending on how you want to use that kind of keywords to attract your customers, so that your customers will be able to click on your link and go to your website. All right. So hopefully today's lesson benefit you all, and hopefully that my explanation you are clear. But if you do have questions, don't be afraid, don't be shy to email me. My name is kf.lau@newpages.com.my. I will read your questions and answer your questions definitely. All right. So those of you, if you want to watch back these videos, then you can just go to our youtube.com/newpagestv. You can watch the replay back again. All right. So remember to click the subscribe button so that you will get notifications once we have upload this video. Okay. If not, then thank you for your time. I return back the day for you all. Okay. Hope you all like this kind of session, and see you all again next week. Yeah. Bye bye, everyone.